Hello, everybody. After uploading my 2 last videos here on YouTube, a few people have sent me messages asking if I could address the prevailing state of the many conferences on some of these topics, being that of abductees, experiencers, channelers, and others claiming to have contact with many non-human looking species, and in general, that these are the topics of such UFO conferences. In addition, the prices for attending these conferences are somewhat high. In Europe, more than 200 euros. And one person asked me if it would be worth paying the price to attend such a conference when you know that the speakers are promoting this kind of questionable information. My policy from 1990 onwards, after my completion of my research of the Edward Meyer case in Switzerland, has been to never express my opinion publicly about contactees, experiencers, channelers, and so on. Privately, I will not hesitate to do so if I have personal knowledge of specific personalities in this field and have researched these individuals. This policy has served me well over the years. However, I will be more than happy to express my opinion about these types of conferences, of which there are many all over the world. Most of them are not worth attending, as the speakers are primarily doing these presentations for entertainment purposes and not to impart any real valuable information on the topic of UFOs, actually because they really don't know anything. Also, the main purpose of these conferences is to present these individuals giving the presentations as important conduits for real information on the topic, when in fact it is more about maintaining popularity in the field of UFOs and at the same time appear as if they are experts on the subject. If you attend one of these conferences, I think you would agree with me that they are certainly not experts in this field. Far from it. It can be entertaining to attend such conferences, but is it of any value? No. The same goes for most television shows on this topic. Everyone should take it as entertainment, but nothing more than that. Remember, these television shows are produced to make money. You are certainly not going to be informed of what is really going on regarding the UFO phenomenon. They are mostly of speculative nature. Consider just one of the scenarios which are very popular at conferences, the abduction cases. Assuming that the phenomenon is of extraterrestrial character and that the extraterrestrials arriving here are here to observe, study, and occasionally help, and if they by chance abducted one female and one male of terrestrial humans, we can assume that they have all the DNA and RNA information they need from these two people. There is absolutely no need to abduct people by the millions, which many people in this field of ufology claim have been happening and still are. Also, humans on this planet have many disorders. Too many to mention them all, but perhaps you have come across some of them, among them misuse of pharmaceuticals, sleep deprivation, mental disorders. I could continue with many more, but I think you get the picture. Several studies have found that at least 80 million people in the US have these mentioned problems. Could they explain why so many people claim to have been abducted? Yes, they could. Calculated on the world population, more than 2 billion people have some kind of disorders, mental problems, sleep problems, and misuse of opioids and the like. Many studies have been done which explain the abduction phenomenon with these mentioned disorders. I am sure that even our own experiments, military and intelligence operations on fellow humans have also played a part in this phenomenon. Scientific researchers have made studies explaining the abduction phenomenon, among them Mary Russell. What I can recommend to all people: keep an open mind, but you have to be your own judge of what is true and false. Do your own research. What feels right inside you when you are presented with different stories of what is behind the UFO phenomenon. You cannot expect me to serve the answer on a silver plate, but if you have seen some of my other videos on this channel, you should have an idea. Otherwise, use your common sense. That is something we all have. Until next time, bye-bye.